Hey, want to skip those ads and get early access and bonus episodes of all Banana for Scale shows? Hop on over to truestory.fm/join and discover all the cool perks that come with being a member of the Banana for Scale family. Coming up, we put false hope on a bagel. Greetings, First Jumpers. I'm not Mr. Ryan Clark.
And I'm not Keenan Diaz.
We're another version of them from another universe, and this is another episode of Every Minute of Everything Everywhere All at Once, a show where we attempt to explain, evaluate, enlighten, and elucidate the Academy Award-winning film Everything Everywhere All at Once. Okay, so our minute begins with Foxy Waymond saying, "What if?"
And it ends with movie star Evelyn saying, "In a tiny apartment."
Yes, folks, and believe it or not, these are related. And they're both even in the One-Car-Y world, even though we jump around a whole bunch in between. But let's go there now, at the top of this minute. You'll remember, Evelyn had just gazed into the bagel, and we heard Foxy Waymond speaking to her in that other world. That world where they didn't get together, where they didn't have a daughter. And he had said, before, you were asking about our daughter. It's crazy, but it really got me thinking. What if? That is how our minute opens today, folks. We're back in the One-Car-Y world, in that alleyway outside the theater under those green lights. And Foxy Waymond is talking about what if. He's contemplating another life. We are so close to the line of the movie. Can you feel it, folks? But even as we're building our castles in the air, our castles over laundromats, we cut to that world. That what-if world, our world. And the New Year's party is in full swing. We hear him finish that thought. What if you had come with me all those years ago? Now, there's a lot going on in this shot. Let's go by what our eye spots first. We got Evelyn, our Evelyn, in her red New Year's outfit. She's at the center of the party. She's standing by a table. She's reached for like a little morsel, a little cookie or a cracker, or maybe some nuts, right? Or, snack item from the table. And she's holding it in her cupped hand so she can sort of like eat and chat,
Well, I would also point out that it looks like all the foods in our New Year's party are round foods, which I'm in favor of.
Yeah,
yeah. We either got little those round up wafer things that so they're big old wafers that they roll up into little straws, and there are little tiny muffins of some kind, and there are little egg tarts.
Yeah, yeah. So all these
bagel-y or I like.
Yeah. So we got all these nice little circular things, all these sweet. Savory, circular goodness in here.
Yes. I used to throw Pie Day parties at school.
Okay.
Yeah, back when we were in a classroom where we were allowed to eat. We're no longer in a classroom we're allowed to eat. It's too nice to eat in it. They get very mad.
Yeah.
So we used to have a potluck. You have to bring in round foods.
Oh, I like that.
Not necessarily pie.
Yeah.
But, round foods,
Yeah. Oh, no, yeah. That's good. I like that. Yeah. We actually have Pie Day at our school too.
I'm so jealous.
Love
it. My favorite holiday.
Yeah. Oh. But yeah. Okay. Yeah. So all these nice round circular snacks. And yeah, she's sort of like chatting and snacking, or I guess listening and snacking. And behind her, Rick. What are you doing that close? Back the F up. Keenan, are you seeing how he is all up in Evelyn's business here?
Yeah, so he's getting that close as if there's like a line pushing him behind, but we'll see there is no line of anybody behind him. And then he kind of leans in, and it looks like he's going to like whisper something in her ear, but he's not at all either. So it's like a bunch of like moves that he seems to have mastered to justify why you would need to be that close to somebody.
Like he's sniffing some perfume or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, folks, he is behind her, and he has swooped in to grab like a donut or a cookie or or something on the table. And at first I was like, well, maybe this is just like an awkward positioning. And then I was like, well, yeah, it is. And then I was like, well, maybe it's just the only way he can get to the thing he wants at the table. And then I'm like, yeah, it is.
Yeah, well, he could wait his turn.
Yeah, right. And folks. As Keenan has pointed out, this party is jumping, but it ain't like Rick is that close because he has to be, right? They are not all squashed in there. He has plenty of room behind him.
Right.
Yeah.
If I could talk about a lesson that I learned just gradually, like when I first started going to bars and stuff, I would see this modeled for me that when you are, passing by a guy, you tap him on the shoulder and ask, sort of motion to get past. And when you are doing that to a woman, you tap them on the back of their, the small of their back. And that was just modeled for me so much. I was like, I guess that's what we do. And then, and then eventually, I heard women saying like, oh, you know what I hate is that at bars, there's this double standard where men feel like they need to touch you on the small of the back to move past them. I was like, oh yeah, I wouldn't want that at all. Just terrible, right?
I was gonna say, because it sounded like when you were saying it, it was just like, oh yeah, like out of this, like, be polite to the ladies, and I was like, no, that would be the opposite. That's like not.
I have no idea. I don't. It's just something I didn't even think about. Like, why is it done that way? I'm like, I don't know my way around a bar. That seems to be what every single person does, is they touch women on the smalls of their back.
Yeah, don't do that, folks.
If that still happens to be you for some reason, because I wasn't trying to get anything out of women or anything like that. It was like, that's just how it's done. But so Rick has all these little tiny excuses like, hey, that's how you get a donut. Is you put your chin against a woman's ear or whatever it is. But he is frightfully close.
Oh yes, and if you go by this frame by frame, you can see the moment that he is luxuriating in being this close to her.
Right.
They are so close that there's not even enough room for Jesus in there. She's almost like leaning into him at one point without knowing it. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
And you can see him living in that dream for a second. Like he's at a party with his wife and they're both chatting and having a good time and they're standing close and she's like leaning into him, but like she's not, but he's positioned himself to where it'll feel like to him that she is.
Right, yeah.
Right.
It's interesting, like, I don't know whether you read this as Evelyn is completely ignoring him or Evelyn is just not aware that he's there. If Evelyn, like, is aware, but she's like, well, I'm just not going to reward Rick with any kind of attention, or whether she's doing her own thing kind of counterintuitively by being everywhere all at once. Right. She is not present here. She's not like, hey, Rick, what the fuck? And, I'm going to, smash your nose in or anything.
Right. And if it was Evelyn, like what would she do when she is herself? And then also now that she's every Evelyn everywhere all at once, she probably knows. She's like, oh, there's Rick again, doing his gross thing. Right. Now we haven't seen Rick in a good while.
Right.
Played by the brilliant Biff Wiff, remember, folks. And I recently listened to those episodes where we do see him, and we had sort of explored his motivations behind being so friendly with Evelyn. The movie paints him in a couple of different shades in a couple different moments. And we had gone from thinking, he was like this gross, creepy guy who's hitting on Evelyn to this sad, lonely guy who's a widower and like a regular at the laundromat who likes both of them, right? Waymond and Evelyn, but still sort of has a thing for Evelyn.
Sure.
We talked about that line he has about his wife having the exact same perfume as Evelyn, and wondering, A, is that true? Was Evelyn even wearing perfume in that scene? Was this like an excuse to talk to her, or B, an excuse to talk about his dead wife to a friend who has listened in the past, right? It's like, oh, my wife has that perfume. My wife uses that fabric softener. My wife this, my wife that, right?
Right.
And that's all he does now is go down to the laundromat to chat with Waymond and Evelyn about his wife, like other people would do with a bartender, where they're a regular. Now, none of these or all of these could be true, but I don't think we can unsee this little stolen closeness he does here. What do you think?
Right, yeah, because you were saying he could be sad and also be a creep, right?
Yeah.
Like it's not like, oh, since we understand them, it's not creepy. But yeah, I think I'm leaning towards all of those being some level of true, especially knowing like how we're gonna see the end of his arc at the end of the movie. Yeah. So it's interesting to see him on here again. Yes. So we will keep seeing him, but he has passed away since we talked about him last time on the show.
Yeah.
So we had talked about him being ill, I believe. So he had passed away in February of 2025.
Yeah.
Which is it's just one of those things, unfortunately. Like, so Biff Wiff had been around for a long time, right, and doing a bunch of things, small things, but really took off in the last few years of his life. So he was on I Think You Should Leave as a swearing Santa Claus, and people were like, who is this guy? Like, this guy's great. And then he was in our movie, and then he was on Jury Duty, which I've heard is great, but I have not seen. You know Jury Duty?
No.
Yeah, so Jury Duty is this Amazon show where I don't know how they pull it off, but they pick one guy and they tell him he has jury duty, but they need him to fill out all these forms because they're doing a reality show for Jury Duty. And would he be willing to do that? But everybody else is an actor, and there is no actual trial.
Oh.
So so that they stage these funny, planned but improvised scenes in front of him, and they're asking him to,
and he
to,
thinks it's real,
right? He's like, "Whoa, this is crazy," right? And yeah, a lot of people have come out of that and become big. Like James Marsden got his first Emmy nomination from it. He plays himself.
Okay.
So it's like kind of the joke of like, oh, you're in L.A. and you could be on jury duty with an actor, but this version of James Marsden is like really full of himself, and he's like, they're gonna let me out because look at me, James Marsden. So I've only seen clips of it. I haven't seen the full show, but
now was he one of the actors, or was he the poor guy who's getting tricked?
Biff Wiff?
Yeah.
No, he was one of the actors.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and there's brilliant people on there like Mikey Pfeiffer, who's so good, and Elisa Gilroy. But I've just seen clips of it. I haven't seen the full show. But Mikey Pfeiffer is like. He talks to them like during voir dire, during the jury selection, and like, hey, I think what I'm going to do, I heard someone say that if you say that you're racist, they're going to let you out of jury duty. And the guy's like, I don't know if you should do that. He's like, no, I'm going to do it. So any reason why you can't be impartial in this jury? And then you got to watch that clip. It's hysterical.
See, that's the irony is that racists don't think they're racist, so they wouldn't say that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Biff Wiff had all of these, hits like in the later parts of his years, like in his early 70s, all of a sudden things are really hitting. And so I did see that a bunch of his fans had, gotten like a GoFundMe or something like that for his cancer treatment and everything.
Oh,
but,
he
did pass away.
Oh, yeah. Folks, yeah, R.I.P. Biff Wiff. If you have the opportunity, check out some of his other stuff. By all accounts, I mean, like from what I was looking at, he kind of celebrates his particular spot in the entertainment industry, like so much so that like he doesn't even want folks to know his real name. Biff Wiff is obviously his stage name or his screen name.
Right.
And he's perfectly happy, or he was perfectly happy, just kind of like living a normal life and having these like, these small but like bright and shining parts in these movies.
Yeah, I think a lot of character actors like him. I don't know about a lot of them, but certainly there are character actors who wish they were stars and resent that they never got the chance or whatever. But like I think a lot of character actors are like, I'm getting all this work because of my face and how they could like cast me in a million things and no one would like be like, hey, that's the guy from whatever, and like that's my bread and butter is like looking like a normal person.
And you are a working actor and you are getting work and maybe it's actually it's a little less restrictive because like once you do become like a known face, it's like we can't have Michael Keaton as Batman,
right.
Mr. Mom, Beetlejuice,
right? Exactly.
Yeah. All right. So from what I understood, like he was just like like enjoying life and spreading enjoyment, I think.
Yeah.
But check out Biff Wiff's other stuff if you can.
Yeah, let me give you his catchphrase for my. You fucking suck.
I'm glad we didn't compare notes before, because when you said that, I was like, oh yeah, and I thought his catchphrase was Biff Wiff, bothered and bewildered am I, because that's like part of his song that he writes.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's also like what? I've been an actor 1,000 years and I've almost made $1,000.
I like that.
That's a good one. But no, I'm glad we stumbled upon this one as well. Yeah. So Biff Wiff, folks. I'm also noticing, like just now, he has a whole bunch of like wrist decor on his wrist.
Yeah, I didn't see if that was in the previous scene with him. Yeah.
Yeah. He's got some like I got like one of these, but he's got like a couple of them like beaded kind of like bracelet things. Yeah.
Like prayer beads or like thought beads. What's the word? Not thought beads. You know what I'm saying? Like
I've heard them called worry beads.
Thank you very much. Yes, there you go. Yeah. And then I can't remember if that's in his previous scene. I'm going to try to skim while you're talking and see real quick. No, it seems like he has put those on for the party.
Oh, okay. I like that. That's kind of
wait. No, I'm just wrong. That was the wrong arm.
Okay.
Sorry.
What an almost really cool detail.
What a really cool idea. No, he has those. He has those on. In the previous scene, we just didn't quite see it. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, just delete those emails, folks. Like, yeah.
I mean, he has dressed up. He has put on new clothes. He's in a different costume, and
it looks like he just came from work.
Oh, maybe, yeah, he does his laundry before work or something.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that's interesting. But I think he's put on red suspenders specifically for Chinese New Year.
For the thing, yeah.
Right.
I like that. Yeah. Now there's
Do you know this? It's a very old joke.
Oh,
so I hesitate to say.
Okay.
Do you know why firefighters wear red suspenders?
Oh, I think you're going to say to keep their pants off.
Okay, good. I just wanted to be sure.
Okay, all right. Folks, every time on either of our shows, Keenan says, "Oh, this joke, it's really old." I'm like,
because sometimes you haven't heard it yet, I guess.
Sometimes I haven't heard it, and sometimes I have heard it. And
Wait, what do you mean? Because they're old and racist, or
yeah. Sometimes
misogynistic, or old jokes are racist and misogynistic.
I thought you were going to say, like, why do firefighters like wear red suspenders? And you were going to say something like because of the Polacks or something like that.
No. In Hawaii, they're the Portuguese. They're the Portuguese people are the Polacks where I'm from. Yes.
Yeah. And I'm Polish, folks.
And I'm Portuguese.
Yeah.
And we have a podcast.
And that justifies everything. No, it doesn't. Anyway. Now, okay, there's more going on in this shot. We see that the person Evelyn is chatting with is Debbie, dog mom, and at first I thought, oh, that's funny. She's not actually talking with her. She's still on her headset, right? Because like that's what it looked like in the last minute, I think it was, where it looked like she was talking to that guy, but also it looked like she was talking on her headset, you know? But then I see that she has no headset.
She does.
She does? Okay.
Yeah, it's on the other side. So again, we're falling into...
We're just, wow. Object permanence, folks. It's babies and podcast hosts.
But I think you're right. She's not talking on her headset.
Yeah, she does.
I agree with you. Yeah.
Yes, she does look at Evelyn as she's talking, and talking like very animatedly about something, which we also haven't seen her in a while, right? These are the two customers from the beginning that come off as one way and then surprise us by being a little bit more nuanced.
Yes.
And I said before, I was surprised that she showed up to this party at all. She did not seem interested in that previous scene. She didn't even seem to know Evelyn the way that like Rick knows her, and we suspected that maybe this was like her first time at the laundromat. She's not a regular like Rick. And I only bring that up because now she's at the party, drink in hand, minus Toddy, Jotty, Goggy, Tawny, I think is what the Daniels said. But yeah, minus her dog, her namesake, folks, Debbie Dog Mom. And she's excitedly, animatedly talking with Evelyn like they're old friends. Or maybe, that's just her personality. Like, whatever the case, she seems to have very quickly befriended this family. Now, Keenan, I know you have a script reveal as to why she's here at all. Is this the minute for it, or should we wait until like the big fight maybe?
I think we need to save it for the big fight. Yes.
Okay. So in that case, what do you think of this minute right here? Like with her being so like naturally kind of like slipping into this party and being friendly with Evelyn and everything.
Right. So she ends up not being at the big fight at the end, but in the script she's in the big fight at the end. So this becomes the end of her arc. Right. Is that she's here with them and she's like, oh, not as bad of a person after all, and that she was having her own thing going on and Evelyn is being too presumptuous and like, hey, please, I'm going to run out to the parking lot for you and like please come to the party or whatever. And it turns out that woman was just busy and she's not some unreasonable monster. Right.
Right. Yeah.
I think it's nice.
Yeah. And she's like comfortable enough with this family, with Evelyn, to be like, not just like making like awkward small talk, but she's like, she's going into something. She's like got the tea on like Richard, whoever she was talking to at like on the headset or whatever.
Talking shit about Joggy, probably.
Yeah.
Look, I just cannot wait to.
And I took him to the vet, and he was totally. I took him to the vet at 3 a.m. And there was nothing wrong with him.
There's nothing wrong with him. He just wanted attention. Yeah, but we did push on his stomach and a bunch of orange soda came out of him. But besides that...
we don't know where that came from.
I will say something else about my sister and her dog.
Kuma, folks.
Kuma. This is not new. It's before this story about him faking an injury and going to the vet. But so, my sister rents out a room to her best friend, and they have a little boy. He's almost 2, I think. Okay. And then the other thing that both of them were telling me the other day was like, somehow Kuma got covered in apple juice. I go, what a mystery. Who would be drinking apple juice and also who would cover the dog?
Apple juice, that's what I like after a long day. at the office.
Right. A nice stiff glass of apple juice.
In my little sippy cup. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Yeah, we've all left it on the edge of the treadmill. Just ready for it to fall over, onto the dog. But
Yep.
I guess we'll just not ever get to the bottom of that, of how the dog got covered in apple juice.
Mystery. Absolute mystery. But yeah, and we still got some stuff happening in the background, folks. We got our Chinese choir. We got D.Y. Sao, Craig Ng, and Waymond Lee and Waymond Wong making it a quartet. And it looks like they're maybe like singing some karaoke.
Right.
And you're right, Keenan. My eye is always drawn to Waymond Lee now. He's just got the. It's like the rule of threes, and the other two are like on it, and he's like maybe one step behind, or he's just like doing his own thing. He's just like they're like excited and animated, and he's excited and animated too. But like he's like a whole nother thing,
right?
And I love it.
Yeah, when they're shooting a scene like this, and they know that they're not recording sound because there's no dialogue they're going to use, so it's an MOS, a without sound scene. They'll sometimes say like, "Hey, do whatever you want, and I bet Waymond Lee is whatever he wants. So the three of them might be singing one song and he's singing something else, or reciting Hamlet. Who knows what he's doing?
Yeah. But yeah, and behind them, Becky is smiling and bopping along to the music. I really love that. And then we got Joy, or Jobu, just sort of watching Evelyn as she snacks, like a tiger watching her prey, right? Seeing what she'll do. And yeah, we continue panning, and we sort of like close in on Evelyn as she's getting a call. She takes out her phone, and Deirdre, who the fuck is that? But we know who it is because Evelyn has put tax lady right below that on her phone, on her like caller ID. That is so real. I have like little titles to remind me as well, like insurance lady or nurse at this doctor or whatever, right? Because everybody has like similar names. I'm like, who's Josh? Oh, Josh tax guy, right?
I forget which comedian it was, if it was a gay comedian or straight comedian, so that kind of changes the pitch of it, I guess, a little bit. But they were like, and I have so many names in my phone. It's like Matt Grinder, Matt Grinder 2, Matt Grinder 3.
And then he actually has a friend whose last name is Grinder. And he's like, I have to really Matt Real Grinder or something like that. Yeah.
Bumble might be a last name. I could imagine something.
Yeah, Bumble.
Charlie Bumble.
It's a last name in Charles Dickens, for sure.
That's right, if you're dating Mr. Bumble.
Which now, if I'm thinking back, I think that was like a subplot of the musical or something like that.
What?
Was Mr. Bumble? Yeah, no, Mr. Bumble. It was a whole song, at least. It was like it was Mr. Bumble. He's the guy who's like more in Oliver, and it was a lady. I think she was like the owner of the orphanage or something like that. And I think it was called Mr. Bumble, I Shall Scream, and like you devil, like if you do anything, I shall Mr. Bumble, I shall scream. And that was the song. Yeah. So yeah, dating Mr. Bumble. Where'd you find him?
Bumble.
Tinder. She found Mr. Tinder on Grindr. Yeah. But yeah, okay, so tax lady, right? But okay, is she misspelling Deirdre on purpose, right? Because on the phone it says Deidre.
I didn't notice that until you were talking about it. And that very clearly is.
That like because I think Evelyn would spell her name wrong. She calls her Mrs. Deirdre.
Right.
That one time, right? Is this more of that, do you think? Like, not a mistake in the movie, but like a character thing.
Oh, yeah, I think it's a character. I think they're doing that on purpose. That's very funny.
Yeah.
But so she Deirdre, she is, right, she's overpronounced, when she's talking she overpronounces the R. Right? And then... And the E, like she does the hard E. Right.
The long
typing
E,
it, there is no R.
Yeah. Like, I've been at my job for 8 years, and I have a coworker / head of department whose last name I've been just like reading wrong in my head for this whole time because I've never actually had to say it.
Right.
And like there was at an event and she introduced herself like to some new people, and I'm like, oh, I've been saying it I've been thinking it wrong this whole time.
This whole time. Yeah,
it's
I know
a good
that
thing I never
happens.
said it. Like,
I know that happens to me. I used to correct people when they would say my name Diaz wrong, and somebody at work purposefully then pronounced it wrong and like ground it in, and I was like, I'm just not going to get in this fight anymore. Like, I'm not going to let people be assholes about this. So
he knew, and he
well, he said, and my colleague Keenan Diaz, and I said Diaz, and then he said Professor Diaz.
like right after you.
Like I'm just not going to let myself get as pissed about this as I have. He's completely in the wrong, but I'm not going to start this at all. So I don't correct people.
No, you don't know how to say your own name. I do. What? What the fuck?
I don't know what the fuck. Yeah.
God. Can we say it on the air? What the hell is his name?
Oh, it would be very easy to pronounce. Yes, I won't say it on the air, but it'd be very
easy to mispronounce.
No, not really. No.
Well,
yeah, he
okay.
just has one of those names that no one has ever mispronounced in their lives. So Yeah.
Well, better hope he doesn't meet me.
Find a way to do it.
But yeah, we now hear Jobu finishing the line from the previous minute, right? How she's been looking for someone to see what she sees, feel what she feels, and we hear her voice say, "And that someone is you." And even as we're looking at the phone, it starts glitching out as we dissolve into another universe where someone is picking it back up from the floor. From the floor of that atrium.
Picking up Waymond's phone from the floor of the atrium, I just wanted to point out.
Oh, you're right. It's not,
Right.
It wouldn't be her phone. Oh, yeah, right. And back in our world, it was saying offline in red. It was glitching out and saying that. And now it is reading reconnecting. And we follow the phone as this new hand brings it up. And at the same time, Evelyn sits up in the background. Waymond is there as well. He's been sitting in the dirt next to her. And I think we understand that this is the Evelyn who died in the false ending. And now she's like getting back up again because he says, Waymond says, "Evelyn, you're alive." Right. So she didn't die. Unless this is like another like slightly different version of that.
Well, of course it is, Lester.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Even as I was saying it, I was like, no.
She did die.
I'm
she
learning
didn't
too
die.
much. Schrodinger's Evelyn.
Quantum superpositions.
Schrodinger? Yes, Schrodinger. Not Chekhov. Chekhov is the one with the gun.
Schrodinger's the one with the cat.
Yes. Yeah. But yeah, she's got her hands raised, almost like she's asking for the phone back. It looks like, but then we see no, she's looking at her hands as if she cannot believe she's alive again. And we cut and we see the guy who picked up the phone is rushing over to hand it to Alpha Gong Gong. Interesting how he gets up from kneeling by Evelyn. Right. He brings the phone over to Gong Gong and he kneels back down. And I don't think that's because Gong Gong is in the wheelchair. I think that's because he's Alpha Gong Gong and he's like one of his soldiers, I think.
I like that idea.
Yeah. And yeah, to Waymond's, you're alive, we can hear Gong Gong say, "Impossible."
I want to praise this actor who's doing all of this. So he's doing a lot of really thankless things. I don't think we've seen him before, or we didn't clock
I don't
him
think
before,
so,
at
no.
least, right?
I thought it was like Aaron Lazar, but no.
Oh, yeah, it does kind of, no, I don't think we've seen him before.
Not our soldier from
right.
Soldier and Queen, no.
So he has to pick up the phone with his left hand and like show it off to the camera so we could read it.
Right.
And then
all naturally, like looking like he's not doing that.
Right, exactly. Especially timed to Evelyn coming, because, he can't mess up. Evelyn can mess up. Michelle Yeoh can need a retake, but he can't, need a retake for his hand modeling. And then he has to, crouch down perfectly so that he's in the frame and bring over the phone with his left hand when he's clearly right-handed as he's brandishing a crowbar and just do all of this thankless stuff. That's movie acting for you. All this incredibly technical stuff that no one knows anything about. And I still don't know this guy's name.
And it's the and yeah, to your point, Keenan, it's like this is the reason we misspelled like don't forget to breath that one time because that scene was like in the tapestry of Jamie Lee Curtis like being up there too, because like we're looking at the don't forget to breathe. We're looking at the instructions, and then we whip pan up to like Mrs. Wang, are you with us? And we misspelled it that one time. It's like we're not going to get Jamie Lee Curtis all the way back here just because we made a little like misspell. And so here, this guy's doing the same thing. Like he has to. You're right. Yeah, Michelle Yeoh can like oh sorry, let's do that again. Right? It's like but if he messes like. The Daniels are going to throw stuff at him. It's like, God damn it, Jerry.
Right. When I say I want Manila Mel, I want Manila Mel. I want this Jerry guy. This Jerry. Shoot, what's the word? What do you do with a crowbar that's Jerry-ish?
Oh, Jerry
Jimmy.
Rig?
You Jimmy something.
Jerry Jimmy? I was going to Geriatric.
Geriatric Jerry Rig Jimmy.
Okay, we've given him like 7 names. We got to find out. Hang on.
I don't think I couldn't find his name. So
you couldn't? All right.
not that I could find.
We've for as much as we brag to know about this movie,
they didn't put his name in the credits. It's there's a lot of people in here who aren't credited.
Yeah. Hang on.
Waymond Lee's not credited. Look at him.
No, he is.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is. Are you looking at the full thing?
At the full IMDb?
Yeah.
I had before. I thought he wasn't credited.
Yeah, he's there. Let's see. Big Bagel follower. Alpha RV officer. That's not them. Okay. Alpha Jumper Edgelord. That's Randall Archer. Alpha Jumper SWAT. I think we've already talked about these guys. Salsa guy, right? That's Dan Brown. Police confetti, security guard. Alpha Jumper Trophy, Alpha Jumper Bigger. No, those are the Lee brothers. No, I don't think he's here.
No, I don't think so.
No. Wait the hell minute. Becky's last name is Stregor?
Without an R, without a T rather. It's just SR.
Oh, Stregor. Oh, geez. See? Wow. See, like 8 years of mishearing in my own head my coworker's name, and I just do it right here. Okay. Anyway, all right. Well, yeah, that was a whole nothing burger, as the kids say. Yeah, I'd like to know who this guy is. If you're this guy, write in. Banana for Scale. I almost forgot our name. Banana for Scale Mail. That's MAIL@gmail.com. But yeah, Alpha Gong Gong's looking at the phone. We got a wide shot of all the verse jumpers standing around him in fighting poses, as if Evelyn like just went down for the count and they were like still counting maybe. And suddenly, this wide shot becomes an over-the-shoulder as Evelyn rises up into frame. And that's when Alpha Gong Gong notices and looks up. But she's not looking at them. We cut to her, and she's looking at her own hands now with a different pose and a different expression, as if she is feeling something she's never felt before, some kind of power that is now accessible to her. Now, up to this point, the music by Sun Lux has been this slowly rising, happy, hopeful music. Like, my first thought was like when the flowers were coming back to life in E.T., right? Or something like that, you know? Like, did you get that impression at first that this was like a happy, like, rebirth, reawakening moment?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Our girl's back to life, you know?
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Evelyn, you're alive and what's going to happen like in the next couple of seconds.
Right.
But then, yeah, the music stops abruptly once Evelyn answers the phone. She says, hello? And we're back at the party, and we hear Deirdre's voice over the phone. Mrs. Wang, where are you? I mean, to not even show up to your appointment. To which Evelyn responds, shut up. What did you just say? Deirdre is breathless. And again, with the music and like how long we've been in the movie, it felt like a Scrooge awakening moment, right? Okay, this is when she realizes family is more important than taxes, and she throws the phone out the window, right, and enjoys the party or whatever, right? This is Hook, the end of Hook, where like Peter Banning is getting that call on his cell phone that he's like so attached to, and then he throws it out the window into the snow, right? Maybe it's the phone that made me think that, but it has this like false sense of everything's going to be all right now because she told Deirdre, the threatening authority figure, to shut up. You know, right. she found bravery in the magical world, and now she's using it in her world. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's true. That's how it feels. It doesn't feel yet like wait, actually no. And with it, for me, that happens pretty quickly. But at the beginning, it's like wait, yeah, I'm here with my family, and you can't take this away from me, and all of that.
Yeah, it's like you go, girl, right? But yeah, then the movie keeps going, right? It's like, what did you just say? And we hear Evelyn, I said shut up. You don't matter. And we're hearing this over a peek back into the hot dog universe. Hot dog Evelyn is sitting with hot dog hands in lap, looking sad, but also like distant and disconnected, looking like when Joy was looking into that dryer.
Mm-hmm.
And hot dog Deirdre is standing. She has her bags packed, very obviously, leaving, being kicked out, right, saying goodbye. And she also looks sad, but it's more like hurt and raw. And she says, while holding back tears, she's like, "Whatever I did, I'm sorry." Mm-hmm. And she can barely get it out. Now, are we to understand that this is a follow-up to her, trying to force the romance in that one scene?
Right. Mm-hmm.
And to that question, we get the impression that this isn't Hot Dog Evelyn. This is our Evelyn speaking through Hot Dog Evelyn's body. You know what I mean? Even though she isn't speaking, the "you don't matter, nothing matters." Mm-hmm. I always misremember. I thought it's Hot Dog Evelyn saying "I said shut up" to Hot Dog Deirdre, but she's not, like, her mouth isn't moving.
Right. Yeah, she did not say that, but it feels that way. The movie, again, is not a time travel movie,
right,
but it feels like this is Evelyn time traveling into this timeline and then messing it up and saying the wrong thing, and that we know how this is supposed to go, but that's not what happens. She's interceded in the timeline.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. But also, folks, we still haven't seen actual Hot Dog Evelyn yet, and her relationship with Hot Dog Deirdre, I don't think, right? But you get the idea that, and maybe that's the cool, crazy way of this movie, that it was gonna end up this way anyway. Mm-hmm. Like, this isn't a case, like you're saying, Keenan, this isn't a case where our Evelyn, like, jumped into this universe and destroyed a perfectly happy relationship, right? Mm-hmm. Like, I can't remember what conclusion we came to before, when we were on that scene, but if everything is connected, as it's proving to be now, then there must have been issues in the hot dog world already before our Evelyn showed up. Mm-hmm. So them, like, parting in this way, them having this scene, isn't because, like, she came in there and messed it up. Some iteration of the unhappiness that existed in our world existed there, like, just like it exists in all the universes. What do you think?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but I think the movie's trying to have it both ways, where it does feel like our Evelyn has made things worse somehow. Maybe just by being her, because that's what Evelyn does. Is she has all of these different ambitions and she fails at all of them, right?
Yeah.
But it also is right. Like, this is her learning to be everywhere, and everywhere sucks, right? Like there is suffering throughout the entire universe. That's at the key. Like, that's the heart of like, it's the first thing they teach you in Buddhism, and I think in some versions of Hinduism, that's what they'll teach you at the very, very beginning, is that everything sucks all the time, and there's nothing you can do about it. And, like, to be more literal to what they say is that the nature of existence is suffering, is what they'll say.
Yes.
That the nature of existence is suffering, and that what causes suffering to affect you is you wanting things, and then a lot of the practice is you moving away from wanting things or having expectations of things, right? So yeah, as she's becoming more at least Taoist, like hey, I'm going to be everywhere and see the balance that's in the universe. Part of that is experiencing just an unimaginable amount of suffering, an unimaginable amount of negativity.
A lifetime on top of a lifetime on top of a lifetime of like all the lifetimes amounts of suffering. Yeah.
Right. And because, I don't know, this is kind of heady, I don't know if I'm really saying this right, but because she is a linear-driven person going into a circular world, if that makes sense, like a circular timeline world, she's going to have to...
Because we are linear in a circular
world.
Sorry.
That's very good. Right, but she has been living her life like a straight line, as opposed to recognizing that the world is more complicated than that it's circular. And so when she is given the gift of, okay, you have no idea what you've done, as Jobu will say, right? You have no idea what you've done. You're going to be like this forever. She's flooded, it seems, first with negativity.
Right.
And not being able to see the balance of it. She has to work through it linearly.
Yeah. Because when she was linear, that was what she focused on, like for survival, to be tough, to be to keep this laundromat afloat. She had to keep an eye out for the dangers, for the pitfalls, for all that stuff. And I mean, like, that outlook has got to be scary and devastating. Once it's like, well, okay, yeah, let's just look everywhere all at once. Let's look at everything, and you're going to notice all the the negativity.
There is some new-ish science that I don't quite understand, but I've heard enough about it in the scientific press from a couple of different biologists who say that poverty and racism and things like that we think of as social problems and like of our like of a generational problem. That they can have such stress that they actually negatively impact genes that are passed down.
I've heard of that too. Like shared trauma. Like I mean, even in when they're talking about like slavery, people. Which again, like it's just another like point against like, oh, forget it, it was so long ago. Like shut up. Like those are the people I want to say shut up to. It's like no, you have no idea, because like that type of thing now we know scientifically can affect generations to come.
Yeah, it's really crazy, and that might explain some worse outcomes even for like affluent, descendants of slaves and things like that.
Right.
Like, it's like that shouldn't be right. You should be able to take them out of that situation and give them good nutrition and good medicine, and it shouldn't impact people. But it seems to be. Yeah,
it shouldn't, as in like it shouldn't be possible. But like apparently scientifically, you can have PTSD from a life that wasn't even yours. Like that's yeah. And then that's just like, oh God, and that opens up the possibility of, it's like, well, why am I like this? Like what the hell happened, to my ancestors? Am I living up to it? Am I living down to it? Am I don't even know. Yeah. God, it's too much to think about.
Too much to think about. So let's go back to our movie. Right? That's part of the point of why I'm bringing it. Is like our movie is talking about ideas like this, but it's doing this within this entertainment-based system that makes it I think it's one of the reasons why the movie resonates for people, and they could talk about afterwards they could talk about all sorts of different interpretations of the movie. But it just in the meantime we're like, wow, it's just like following this one linear story, even though it's much more than linear.
Yeah. From what? Okay, like the what's it called? The linchpin, the hinge point. What like the pinpoint, or the thing that I keep coming back to, like the way that helps me understand it is it comes a little bit later when Evelyn's commitment to a hurtful choice in this world affects it, like sends ripples out into all the other worlds, even though they're not like even in worlds where her and Waymond aren't together.
Right.
Her destroying the relationship with her daughter or with her husband in this world is negatively affecting the hot dog relationship, the pizza Evelyn's life, right? And so. Yeah, it makes me think like okay, like everything's connected, and her life view is shaping the other universes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so.
Whew, heavy.
They're entangled.
Yeah.
Quantumly.
Culinarily. But yeah, we cut back to our Evelyn at the party as she finishes up, right? It's like, shut up, you don't matter, nothing matters. And we hear Deirdre on the phone shouting, Mrs. Wang, you are going to be in serious trouble. Do you understand? And this is over. Well, actually, before I talk about this, I didn't even think about it until just now. We have like a sad Deirdre who is leaving a romantic relationship with Evelyn. And then and it's being played intercut with this one where like she's yelling at her.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I was like, oh, it's the same lady. Oh gosh.
Right. Yeah.
And it's not the same lady.
And it's not the same lady.
Yeah.
Well, this idea. So like going back to this idea that we get this false sort of like, oh, this is going to be a speech where she's going to tell off this, this corporate IRS lady, right? Right.
Mr. CEO, you're not going to build on this land because tradition and family or something like that, right?
Yeah, and a dog who got in my father's body has taught me the true meaning of Christmas. you know how this goes, Mr. Corporate Man.
And you can take your new assistant CEO job and shove it. I'm never going to the big city. Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. So it starts with that, right? It's like you don't matter, and you could see an alternate version of this. And I'm glad that Daniels don't do this, but like you don't matter. What really matters is Chinese New Year. And what really matters is being here with family. And it's not about the past and what you did. It's about what you do. Every day is Chinese New Year, and every day is about the future, right? And so, no, you don't matter, Mrs. Desk.
Yeah.
Right. Like you just, if you want me, you're gonna come down and see this party yourself. And then she comes down and and then sees it and learns it. Yeah. But like it's like, oh, but no, you don't matter. Oh, but nothing matters.
Yeah.
Jeepers. That's pretty shocking even to hear in a movie that's about, nihilism in some ways. I remember like seeing this for the first time and going, oh, really? Oh, wow. That's quite something for, the main character in a movie to say.
And like in the moment of, oh, this is supposed to be like the hero revelation. This is like I can fly. Yeah.
But I won't because it's pointless and everything's pointless.
Yeah, it's like, wait. Captain Hook's like, wait, Peter, what?
All these children should have died years ago. And they just keep on living. And there's something unnatural about that.
Peter, are you all right? We're supposed to have our battle now. I have a hook for a hand. I'm afraid of crocodiles. I don't know. Yeah, but no, you're absolutely right. Like it, the Daniels pulled the rug out from under us again, right? And this shouting by Deirdre over the phone is over 3 shots. You are going to be in serious trouble, right? First, we see a close-up of Joy/Jobu, and I love the face here because it's not smiling. It's not happy that Evelyn has turned to the dark side. It's not Palpatine like, good, nothing matters. It's this face like she's realizing that she's won, right? She's corrupted her mother, or her mother was already corrupt. And now what does that mean, right? She won. Jobu won, and it doesn't feel good. And the last frame of this shot is her looking directly at us. But yeah, what do you think? Like I really like this look that Stephanie Hsu has given. Like I won, but wait, like I hate this. Like
it's pretty extraordinary. But what she's able to do. It's so she's able to imply to us that she hears both sides of the conversation. Of course, she does, right? That she
she hears Deirdre like on the other end.
Yeah, because she's everywhere. And she knows she kind of predicted this would happen anyways, and now it's here, and she. Is not happy about it. That very subtle change in her is just, I think, brilliant. Just really interesting stuff. I didn't notice that she was looking directly at us because that's when we cut. But yeah, she looks directly at the camera, and I don't know if there was originally a plan for her to give us more of a wink or not. But it's very interesting.
Yeah, I was wondering if maybe it was like to mirror her looking into the dryer again, because that's how we first see her,
right? And that is looking directly at us. Yeah, that's a good
point. But yeah, then we cut, and we are now that receipt with the black circle, and we're falling into the swirling blackness of everything as kind of like Deirdre's shouting kind of gets like echoey and distorted. I really like that. And then lastly, we have a shot of peasant Evelyn in the temple looking into the bagel, and as her irises and pupils expand, filling her eyes with blackness. Behind her, like Temple Jobu is also making a face, but it's different from like our Joy. I wasn't sure what to make of this one. It's a little bit more ambiguous. What do we see here?
Yeah, for whatever reason, they have. Well, I guess I was going to say they've misted Evelyn Yo, or not Evelyn Yo, what's her name? Michelle Yo. Yeah. They've like put some mist on her, but I don't know, maybe she's just sweating and I'm critiquing that now as part of it. Like maybe that must be on purpose, it must mean something. But for me that was giving like this look of like we've opened up the portal and now it's like looking into the ocean or something, and they have like this sea breeze on them. Yeah. But yeah, Michelle no, that's not her name.
Stephanie Hsu?
Stephanie Hsu is her name. Yeah. Stephanie Hsu is behind her, and yeah, she looks disappointed. She looks like she's tasting something bitter in her mouth.
Yeah.
Bitter grapes or something.
There you go. The grapes of wrath. I don't know.
No, she's having sour grapes. Was my
right. Yeah.
Let me tell you an old parable from way back that I'm sure won't be problematic at all because it's about talking animals.
It's about firemen and why they have suspenders. Yeah. Yeah. Why do firemen wear red suspenders? Sour grapes. Yeah. But no, like. Yeah, it interests me that our Joy, like her look is more like, what have I done?
Yeah.
And Jobu's is like like this is just another like inconvenience or this is like like I knew it would go like this or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But folks, Deirdre is still going. She's like, "Do you understand?" And I don't know how this makes sense. And maybe she's saying something different, but I'm hearing, "Do you understand how you can disrespect?" And then that's it. It's cut off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's cut off as Evelyn takes the phone from her ear and hangs up.
Yeah, that's all what I hear. Yeah.
Okay, that doesn't make any sense though. Do you understand how you can what is the rest of that sentence?
I think she's so verklempt.
Okay.
That she's. Do you even? How could you even? Do you have any?
Because it's I don't understand how you could disrespect, right?
Mm-hmm.
But do you understand how you could disrespect that? I don't know.
Yeah, I think they're two different thoughts, and she can't quite get them out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's kind of choking on her own ire.
She's like
she's like her thoughts.
Yeah, she's like Rufio. It's like, you stupid man. Anyway, is that is Mrs. Doubtfire dead now?
I'm gonna bring it back.
Okay.
I'm sure.
But yeah, she's cut off. Evelyn takes the phone and hangs up, and we're back in the Wong Kar-wai world. Evelyn is speaking to Waymond in Mandarin, saying, "You want to know what happened? What if?" Also want to just say how beautiful this new shot is we got. Like Evelyn, still in her princess dress, but the setting is this misty, foggy, grimy, but beautiful green lit alleyway, which is mostly in shadow. We only see a little slice of it.
Right.
What do you think of this? I don't know why this made me stop to like want to talk about it, but what do you think?
It's gorgeous. I mean, this is, again, trying to reproduce the cinematographer Christopher Doyle and the kind of work he would do with Wong Kar-wai. I mean, those movies are about these romances, where people are in the right place at the wrong time. They're just not quite matching up where they're supposed to be in their lives. And so, yeah, we make beautiful street night in Hong Kong, look as beautiful as like the moors of England, right? Like like you would have in Jane Eyre or Wuthering Heights or something like that. Yeah, so we don't got that here in this very, very urban city. So we have, wet sidewalks and wet alleyways and, it's just beautiful. Yeah, and then this shot is the alleyway shouldn't look this beautiful. This is where they throw the trash out.
It's so weird, and it's a different beautiful from, because remember, like I was talking about, like I love movies about like New York, and then you see like all the garbage in the streets and the slum, and like they're singing Skid Row and and all that stuff. That's not what I'm talking about here. Like, because that's like, oh, that's trash. The trash is trash, and it looks like trash, and it's like I love it. This is like the street lights look like fairy lights. The green tint looks like it's from like we're deep in the forest, like this fairy forest. She's in a princess dress. He's dressed like a Wong Kar-wai film. And then you got like you can even see a little bit of like the cityscape of Hong Kong in the back there, right? Like just everything is like on the screen, on paper, it's a dingy back alley in a busy city. But it's like this is like an enchanted moment,
Yeah, you've been, like I have. I'm out for my own story first, but like you've been in, dates in Los Angeles that have gone on too long and wandering through like an empty city that 4 hours earlier you wouldn't be able to move without running into somebody.
Oh yeah,
yeah, and like there's something magical about that I think is there in the Wong Kar-wai movies. Is there here? Like they're having this real human moment in a place that's supposed to be very public, but they're able to. Through the strength of their feeling, they're able to claim it for themselves.
Yes, it's like, you made me think of like the perfect way to say it. It's like the scenery is doing this for them. It's like the scenery is alive, and it's like everybody like come together, two lovebirds, like here, get the lighting, and and like it's like this dingy city is like, oh no, like put the spotlight there, and and
right.
And like if there were there aren't, but like if there were like like cats or pigeons, they would be doing like a romantic like song or something,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Happy Working song from Enchanted. Where do you know that movie? Where...
Or the This Is the Night from Lady and the Tramp.
Yes, that's a nice one. And that's a beautiful one. In Enchanted, though, she's the princess who's fallen into modern New York, and she sings for her animal friends. But there aren't woodland creatures in New York City, so she's helped by pigeons and rats and cockroaches, and they clean the apartment for her as they sing the Happy Working song.
I never really thought of that. I mean, like, so Snow White is in her little fairy tale, like in the dwarves' home. Mm-hmm. And the animals helping her are like the equivalent of that in fairy tale world. Like the
just
rats and the...
lousy with rabbits, yeah.
Oh, wow. But yeah, we cut and we're now behind Evelyn as she's sort of advancing on Waymond.
Yeah.
He's sort of like being backed up against the wall as she comes closer, saying, we'd wake up every day in a tiny apartment. Mm-hmm. And our minute ends on a shot of her contemplating this. She has his coat on from before. Remember, he had taken his coat off and put it on her, right?
Yeah, so we're going to finish up the moment next week, but it is so interesting, like the line between this move into him being romantic and then also being scary. Yeah. So in the wide shot, it can kind of feel like, oh gosh, look how beautiful this is, and then we see what he's thinking about this, and he is really pretty put off by it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he won't answer like why that is. So he won't like answer that question of like what's going on here necessarily. But yeah, it's pretty shocking when you get in and look at that. Like, yeah, because it's us, it's our girls doing this, right? Mm-hmm, so what does he see of her that is that is putting him off so much and scaring him?
Yeah, I want to explore that. Yeah, in the next minute. Yeah, but yeah, what did we think of this minute?
Oh, lovely stuff. Did we, her eyes turned black?
Yeah.
And that should tell us, I guess, that she's sort of lost. Like, it feels hard to like come back from something like that. So that's like the big question I have as I was watching this. Like, how do we get from there where we're like, oh gosh, she is now a monster from Prometheus, or she's the Borg or something? How are we going to get back from back to our Evelyn from here? It seems pretty hopeless. Yeah.
And we're at the the eyes turning black is easy to miss. I just want to point out, because I didn't see it until today. But that's perfect for what's going on here, because we're having this. It's not like an abrupt oh she's good, oh she's bad. Like it's more like oh, this is the happy ending. Oh wait. Like and we're kind of. We're like Foxy Waymond, kind of like being backed up against the wall. It's like, wait a minute, wait. I thought everything was good, everything was cool. Like I thought we learned, but like maybe not. And I like it that way. I like that it's not. We don't know right away. We're a little bit like we, the audience, are a little bit afraid of Evelyn now.
Yeah.
And we don't know why yet. Yeah, no, I really like it. But for now, folks, this has been the 96th minute of Everything Everywhere All at Once. I've been Lester Ryan Clark. You can reach me in all the universes as Lester Ryan Clark.
And I've been Keenan Diaz. In your universe, I'm on Letterboxd and Instagram as Howdy Keenan.
Yeah, we got our Facebook listener group, Banana for Scale. That's a community for all of our shows, including this one. It's a private group, but just request to join and you'll be sucked into the banana. If you want more, consider joining us at truestory.fm/join and look for Banana for Scale. That's us. You get bonus episodes of all our shows, access to our Discord, and you get your episodes a week early and ad-free. Pretty cool, just $5. If you're not sure about that yet, one thing you can do that's absolutely free but would mean all the universes to us would be to give us a 5-star rating on iTunes or Spotify or wherever you listen to our show. That and sharing the show by word of mouth or on social media is going to help our little podcast grow and find more cool people like you. All right, time to jump. You know what I am going to do. Right as Rick is kind of insinuating himself right behind Evelyn, I'm going to jump in because I'm at this party, remember? Right. I actually got a little tray and I'm like, Madame, Monsieur, like hors d'oeuvres, right? And I'm going to do that thing that waiters do in romantic comedies where they just kind of like butt in between with their trays. It's like, would you like a thing? And just kind of like get them to, to make distance between them. Yeah.
Good. I like it. You're a real ally. I like that a lot. Well, I'm going to help this poor stuntman who has to do all of this terrible work with the phone and the crowbar, and I'm going to help him. I'm going to let me have your crowbar. Use my crowbar. Now you can put your phone in your right hand where you want it to be. Great. Now give your crowbar back into your left hand. There you go.
Yep. There you go. Right. Yeah.
I know it's awkward. You have a lot to do. I'm going to help you out with that.
So you're making it easier by giving him more stuff to do with his hands.
No. Like, you give me your crowbar. I'll hold the crowbar.
You
for
get a line
second.
and I'll get a pole.
You don't have to do it all on your own, man. We're a team here
Yeah.
at Alpha Kong Kong Incorporated.
Yeah.
Really, we're a family.
Yes. Like some of us literally are, actually. Yeah. No, asking for help is a strength, not a weakness.
That's right.
And it's a weird thing, and you'll be able to jump. No, it's not weird, folks. Ask for help if you need it. Okay, Keenan, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I'm thinking, what if instead of hot dogs for hands, we got hamburgers on our hands?
And Randy Newman singing about it.
Hamburger hands, 2 buns.
You and me in a double patty.
But really, if all of us got hamburger hands, then it's really not remarkable. It's certainly not enough to make a song.
It would actually be scary to see regular hands. And then he just was like back onto the piano. Regular hands. Regular hands. She's a freak who's got regular hands. And a hamburger man doesn't understand. If she had a plan, but she's got regular hands. This is so stupid.
All right, why don't we get out of here then?
Yeah. All right, folks. And with that, gave you a lot of visuals for this one. With that, we're out. 1, 2, 3.